Grant here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the Golden State Warriors. And it's Chicago to start out. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Pippen. Grant is out there with Cartwright. Then it's Jordan. And it's Armstrong in at the point.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
The first free throw is good. So Jordan nails both of them. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Ideally, you're trying not to send Stephen Curry to the line, but this guy creates those situations with his instinct and his ability.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the night.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
In the corner, it's Jordan. Armstrong passes to Pippen. Kicks to Grant. Clock at 6. That shot off. Curry against Armstrong. That one's in, his first shot this game.
But Curry can finish left, right, quick shoot you, get you off your feet. This guy's so good on the inside.
Pippen down low. Defended by Moody. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And 3 from Jordan. Nailed from three-point land. Jordan's got 5 now.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
A shot by Podziemski, no good.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
13 feet away. Armstrong gets the bucket.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying, you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
So it's the Warriors now after the Bulls pick up 2. Curry, good.
Well, don't underestimate Curry because of his size. This guy does a great job absorbing contact and still finishing.
Passes it to Jordan. And here is Cartwright. A pass to Armstrong. Pippen for 3. Sinks the triple.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
The Bulls with the lead. Pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Butler feeling out of it. Grant gets the rebound. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Up top, Armstrong. Off target at the rim.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Curry can't get it to go. Bulls leading by 4. Inside, here's Pippen, and he uses the glass on the layup. Pippen's got 5 now.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Now here's Butler. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Pajemski. Left side Curry. Drills it from outside.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And that one's good by Pippen.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
Curry kicks to Butler. Here's the dish to Curry. Moody with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Pajemski's shot is good.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Grant outside. Pass to Armstrong. Here's the 3. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got 3 assists now in this one.
And although point guard size, he does feature the touch of a shooting guard. BJ showing off his range.
Now here's Green. And the 7'1" Bill Cartwright extends for the rebound. Jordan looking it over. And Jordan slams it home.
Oh my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Here's Pajemski. To the inside. The rebound by Armstrong. The Bulls leading by 8. A drive by Jordan. Some aerial skills by Jordan on the double clutch.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Curry, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
There's just a nuance and an understanding to what Steph Curry does. How good is this guy at finding the spot he's looking for?
That one goes. Count it.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. The pass to Moody. Rebound by the Bulls. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. Here's Jordan. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. And it's Pajemski in the corner. The rebound by Armstrong. And here are the Bulls now. 10-point lead. Basket good. Pippen's got 9.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Pippen's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. From 10 feet out, and too long on the shot. Cartwright, the pass to Jordan. That one good for 2. 13 points in the game.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And the Warriors with some changes. Kumingas come in for Moody, and it's Buddy Hield in for Brandon Pajemski. And a change for the Bulls. Kings checked in for Bill Cartwright. Hield finds Butler. And Pippen pulls it down. Chicago leading by 14. Down low. Here's Grant. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Butler. On the wing, Hield to the middle, Green. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Green Green's got his second bucket tonight.
Tenacity. It's the first word that comes to mind with Draymond Green. Is he the tallest power forward in the league? No. But can he score it? Yes.
Now, here's Grant. And there it is for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Hield kicks to Butler. Looking for Kuminga. He gets it there. And Kuminga throws it down.
Now, Jimmy Butler is an unselfish teammate. This guy loves to get his teammates involved.
Here's King. And that one, good. And the Bulls lead by 14.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
2 minutes remaining.
Hield against Jordan. Here's Kuminga. And Pippen pulls it down. The Bulls leading by 14. He kicks it to Armstrong.
Chicago foul. DJ Armstrong. First personal foul. First team foul.
King against Green. Floats it up for Kuminga. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And not just a score. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Outside, Jordan. Open for three. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Warriors trail by 12. 1:10 left here in the first quarter. To the paint, King with the steal. Jordan, that's for two. And that one drops for him.
Man, the body control and focus. I mean, Jordan able to draw the foul and still finish the basket.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
They get it back. Butler finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Here is Armstrong. He has 5. Lets it go. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the Flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Pass to Armstrong. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Armstrong's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Here's Jordan. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness.
The way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And a double-digit lead. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin here, guys, for the Bulls.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
So for Chicago right now, Michael Jordan is out there with B.J. Armstrong. Then there's Grant. Then it's Pippen. And it's King at the 5. Now here's Jordan after the miss from Stephen Curry. Draymond Green pulls it in.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now here's Curry. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Chicago leading by 18. Here's Pippen. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. And 11 points here for Scottie Pippen. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. The feed to Green. Back to Curry from the arc. Again, Curry missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
In the corner, it's Jordan.
I see him.
Pass to Armstrong. Overhealed. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Lets it go with a three. Another three for Chicago.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And here are the Warriors now. The Bulls knocking down the three. Healed the pass to Payton. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Armstrong. 6 to shoot. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 15.
Boy, Curry just taking over and seemingly able to get anything he wants right now.
Armstrong dishes to Jordan. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
Michael Jordan.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, then this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
You throw down, Nation. Make some noise for your Warriors.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Some nice passing by Golden State. Healed with the bucket.
Well, one of the most valuable pieces of real estate in the NBA, that corner three. It's shorter than other spots, and Mr. Healed cashes in.
Now, here's Jordan. 22 points for him. Back to Pippen. Passes to Jordan. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. On the wing, Heel. Dishes it to Payton. And Grant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. Here's Healed. The pass to Payton. 2 on the clock. Shoots the three.
And Pippen is a rugged defender, has tremendous length, and that helps him cover a lot of ground.
Here's Grant. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Grant's got 6.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Curry passes to Butler. Rebound by the Bulls. Grant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Armstrong kicks to Jordan. Pippen for 3. And the Bulls another 3.
Free ball.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Armstrong against Curry. Armstrong gets the bucket. 15 points in the game.
And keeping his options open, Grant would rather give it away than waste the possession on a poor shot.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Curry kicks to Green. That three off the mark. And the Bulls with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. King against Green. Here's Jordan.
Oh, please.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
Here's Curry after the Bulls pick up two. Was shot by Payton, no good. On the wing, Jordan, covered by Heel. Count that one. Jordan's got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Curry wide open, offline with his three.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And Jordan gets it to go.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
Here's Curry. He's got 15. On the wing, Heel. He drains the quick shot. Heel's got 5 now. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Now, here's Jordan. He has 30. Kicks it out to Grant. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist.
And very strong at just under 7 feet tall. Grant loves using that to his advantage inside.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Green. Outside Butler. On the wing, Heel. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Pippen. Armstrong against Curry. Jordan in the corner. Fires for three. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
Curry looking it over. Payton passes to Green. Outside Curry. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 18.
By the supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
Curry against Armstrong. Here's Grant. Here's Pippen. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
This is a big-time game for Scotty offensively thus far. He's setting a high bar for the rest of the guys on that end.
Now here's Curry. 18 points for him. Free throw line jump shot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Curry's got 20.
But you want to step him off the line, that's no problem. Steph, an efficient move into the mid-range jump shot.
Armstrong passes to King. And that one, good.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Shot by Heel, nobody around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Heel's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Jordan in the corner. Shoots over Curry. And the basket is good. Jordan's got 32 points in the game.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
It's Curry outside. And Pippen pulls it down. Pippen's got 8 rebounds in this game. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Grant. Grant's got his 6th assist on the night. On offense, here are the Warriors. Here's Hield. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Chicago dictating the flow. Jordan down low, defended by Butler. The shot from 20 feet away. The rebound by Heel.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Butler kicks to Payton, and the wide open shot from Green. And the three ball is good. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, we're accustomed to seeing Draymond Green make the pass, but how about that catch and shoot delivery? Nice.
Back to Pippen. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. King inside, working on Green. King's shot is off. Payton inside, defended by Pippen. It's Curry outside, unable to get that one. And so it's Chicago with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, you're watching. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you see it?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to you.
Jack, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get blown out. Only way they can turn this thing around is to start with the rebound battle. Win the battle of possession. Otherwise, they're my favorite. Avocado toast.
And that's a wrap for...
Second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Ooh, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Moses Moody. And it's Green in at the 5. Roam in the paint. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
And that's what Jimmy Butler brings to the table. Intense on-the-ball defense.
Quick shot there, and it's off target. Chicago with the ball. 3-on-3. Here's Curry. Rebound by the Bulls. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Shoots over King. In transition, here come the Bulls. The shot's good from Jordan. 36 points for Jordan.
And what you see with Jordan, running full speed, but always in complete control.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Pass to Butler. Passes it to Moody. A 3-ball. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Jordan in the corner. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got his 3rd assist on the night. Jordan's gotten 2 of his 3 attempts to fall from beyond the arc. Curry finds Green. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And here are the Bulls now. Here's Armstrong. He's got 15. Here's Grant. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Boy, you'd love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
Pippen, the pass to Grant. Ripped away. Pajemski with it. Now defended by Grant. Here's Curry. It's hauled in by Pippen. Pippen's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And 3 from Jordan. Traps in the tray. Jordan's got 42 in the game.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Pajemski on the wing. Guarded by Jordan. The 8-footer. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's in there. Armstrong's got 17.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Jordan kicks to Pippen. There's the pass to Armstrong. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. King, the pass to Jordan. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get a shot off. Grant, and good that time. He's got 12.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And the basket by Curry.
Well, we know Steph Curry has a ton of fun on the court because he can score from virtually anywhere. But that floater is a must-have tool in the toolbox. What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Bulls getting the bucket. Another shot. The shot by Curry, no good. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-6 run. And Pippen with the basket. The assist from Michael Jordan.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Butler against Grant. Right side, Butler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you love any possession that ends in the paint, especially if the ball is in the hands of Jimmy Butler.
And it's Pippen slamming it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Curry after the Bulls pick up 2. Pajemski on the wing. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Pajemski's gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now here's Jordan. And he has 42. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Now Pajemski. Pass to Jackson Davis. Pajemski with it. He's covered by Armstrong. Count it.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
King, that's good.
I'll tell you allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. To the wing right side. Misses the 3. Here is Armstrong. He's defended by Pajemski. And 3 from Jordan. No good on that one. And the Warriors with possession here. And that one is stuffed right through.
Didn't need 2 hands for that slam. That'll do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Grant, that's good.
And you can see how Grant loves to take on that defense inside. Even when they're up on him, he just seems to muscle through for those shots.
Pajemski with it. He's covered by Armstrong. And it's King with the rebound. Here's Jordan. And he banks in the layup. Jordan's got 46 points.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Pass to Moody. To the inside. Jackson Davis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Now, here's Jordan, defended by Moody. That one rolling around and rims out.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
It can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now, here's Pippen, following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga. Pippen with the bucket.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Here's Pajemski. He's covered by Armstrong.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Kuminga, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And here are the Bulls now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left here in the third quarter. Bucket is good. King's got 4 this quarter.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Here's Pajemski. 6 points for him. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant.
Warriors ball.
.129 left in the third. Lets it go from 11. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Moody with it. Still scoreless. And the slam by Moody.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Now, here's Jordan. And Brent now top of the key. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback. King's got 10 points.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Passes it to Moody. Outside, Kuminga. And he gets it back. Second chance shot, and the rejection by Pippen.
Elite at both ends. Pippen sees the play develop, and then the perfect timing on the block.
And it's good for 2.
Assistant, Michael Jordan.
And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Good work defensively by Pippen. And here's Armstrong. Shoots over Pojemski. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And so it's Chicago with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And it's been their cue back to the action after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision making at every position.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Now here's Pippen. So for Chicago right now, Pippen is out there with Grant. Then it's King. There's P.J. Armstrong. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard. Now Heel. Following the three-point attempt by Michael Jordan. Kuminga with a wide open look. Warriors the rebound.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but his defenders keep forgetting to box him out. He continues to just make them pay.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Hield. Chicago grabs the miss. Jordan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Armstrong. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Jackson Davis.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Now, here's Looney. Here's Curry with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 27.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Pippen kicks to Armstrong. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Jordan outside. They get it again. No good from Grant. And here are the Warriors now. Here's Kuminga. Tries again. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Pippen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls.
First free throw is good. And the Warriors making a change here. Payton's checked in. And both free throws good for Armstrong. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Curry passes to Looney. Back to Curry. Down low. Here's Jackson Davis.
You know if you're open, Stephen Curry has that team-first mentality. He will find you.
From Stephen.
And here are the Bulls now. Armstrong passes to Jordan. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Shot clock at 6. That one drops for him. Jordan's got 48.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
To the middle. Here's Hield. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Pippen's got his 16th rebound on the night. And it's Armstrong missing. Here's Jackson Davis. Looney, and it's King with the rebound. King's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Curry against Armstrong. Over to the wing. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
Three-pointer.
Armstrong's got 27. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Outside for Curry. Healed against Jordan. The putback. Missed it, even after all those chances. Armstrong against Curry. Here's Pippen. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Inside, here's Jackson Davis. And the layup is good. Jackson Davis has got 4 this quarter.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Jackson Davis has gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Here's Jordan on the mark with the 15-footer. Jordan's got 50 points.
Well, Jordan's jumper is just pure, especially at that range.
Peyton. Pass to Jackson Davis. Out to Peyton from past the arc. The three-pointer is right on target.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
17-foot shot on the way. It's Chicago with another bucket.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Healed outside. Back to Curry. This one for 3. And it's King with the rebound. And here are the Bulls now. Armstrong with it. Outguarded by Hield. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 52 points. Here's Curry. And there's the pass to Looney. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Jordan with the steal. Here's Armstrong. Drives to the hoop. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Armstrong's got 31. And it's the Warriors' ball. Down low. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Jordan, that's for 2. Good on the shot. Jordan's got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, could have gone to the rack for the throwdown, but opts for the soft, smooth finger roll. I love it.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Here's Hield. That one falls.
Boy, Hield usually does his work on the perimeter. How about that finish inside?
Jordan dishes to Armstrong. And it's blocked. Back to Jordan. Curry against Armstrong. Another 3 for Chicago.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Here's Hield, following the three-point basket by Chicago.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Out to the right wing. Here's Armstrong. Another 3 for Chicago.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Following the three-point basket by Chicago.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Here's Jordan. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Curry. And they recover it.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
For the three. The rebound by Pippen.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Grant goes in, and the layup's good off the glass. Grant's got 12 points here in the second half.
Nice work absorbing the contact. Grant finding a way to muscle that one home.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Curry kicks it to Looney. Pass to Payton. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Golden State basketball. At the line for the Warriors.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
.139 left in the fourth. Passes it to Kuminga. No good with the triple.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
What a move! Pippen showing off some terrific ball handling.
And what poise from Pippen inside the paint. The defense does everything they can, and still he's able to convert.
Pass to Moody. Golden State moving it around. Kuminga, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now, here's Moody, following the miss by Michael Jordan. Now, here's Moody, guarded closer. Here's Post. The offensive rebound, Jackson Davis. Nice D from Pippen. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Grant on the wing. Armstrong passes to Jordan. Over Moody. Again, Chicago.
And the perils of trying to defend Jordan. Athletic enough to get anywhere he wants to go, and then tough enough to take the hit and finish.
Outside Curry. Pass to Post. Jackson Davis with it. Outside Curry. Launches a three. Buries it from three-point range.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
From deep three-point territory. No good. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.